From referees' silly mistakes to unfair warnings, these are the moments when referees interrupted or ruined snooker matches. Starting with referee Desislava Bozilova's awkward, time-consuming attempts to place the pink ball in its proper position.
An angle on the black.
He's asking the cameraman now to move over to cover the blue pixel. Is that allowed?
It's a frustration for the players. Obviously there's a fair bit of screenage around the table now.
Big moment. He's asking the cameraman to move over. There's the pixel.
98 when that respotted black, the famous respotted black in the final with Stephen Hendrick.
Wouldn't matter what year it was, you'd still be ribbing each other about.
Ben, which one was it?
Oh, Desi's got herself into a little bit of a...
This? No. It's
yeah. It's a very delicate operation, this, to get that pink into the correct spot. I mean, this is the most
Do you mind
awkward.
if I take off my glove and just drop it in?
She's going to take the glove off because she said, do you mind if I take the glove off and just drop it in? It's very difficult because with the glove, that pink could slip out of her fingers. So I've never seen an awkward position to have to try and get the ball. We might have to bring a crane in. That is so difficult. Well done, Desi. That was very difficult.
Whatever you do, don't sneeze now.
I think she might get a round of applause because this was a very awkward spot.
7.
Why not? Mark says, could you clean the pink?
Next, we have a referee making silly mistakes in the Few and White 2000 Grand Prix game.
Well, I find that amazing, really. He's hit the brown, he called it. Obviously the foul shot's been given, but why not the miss? Because it is a miss if he hits the brown. Well, I think Marco thinks he called a miss, and he never called a miss.
The brown. Foul brown all the way through. It's got to be a miss. What's the rule?
Okay, you want to do bang?
Sorry?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just guessing. Like,
No, I'm not guessing, Jimmy.
What is it?
Huh?
It's got to be a miss. Because the brown to the right.
Called the brown on the way through. Yeah, yes, yeah. Thank you.
You forgot to call it.
Yeah, I forgot to call it. Okay.
You're allowed to, you know, you'll make mistakes.
Yeah, I forgot to call it.
Well, I think this is very decent of Jimmy White, to be perfectly honest with you. The referee has made a mistake. The referee didn't call the miss. And when Marco Fu assumed he'd called the miss and asked the ball to be replaced, the referee said, well, I didn't call the miss, and it was only Jimmy's intervention that that ball's been replaced.
This wasn't the only mistake in this game. In fact, the referee moved the black, ruining Jimmy White's free ball moment.
The odds-on favourite, 6-4 on to win this match. His opponent 11-10. But I reckon you could have had a lot better odds about this first frame between these two, going as long as this, because they both get on with the game, and that's got to be a miss.
Foul, 7, and a miss. Jimmy White.
Free ball.
Free ball.
Now what does Jimmy do? Well, hold on. The referee here is out of order here because Jimmy's looking up at us and is laughing because the referee He shouldn't have moved the black. Jimmy has a choice of playing the free ball or whatever. It's all good-natured. I think he's automatically decided it was...
Relax, relax.
I think the black was nearer the cushion and further up myself, but that's right. Where Marco pointed, somewhere there.
Well, let's have a look where that black should be, because it is important at the black. Well, there you go, you see. It was almost on the side cushion, and Jimmy's got the referee there out of a bit of a spot. And Jimmy keeps saying the referee, just calm down here, just relax. Looks like the referee's just as uptight as the players at the moment.
Now, we have Michaela Tabb's one silly mistake that interrupted the whole game. She picked the white ball instead of the green one.
Pop the
So
red, up
pieces
for
on
the
this side
blue,
that are just a bit too high. Can you turn them down, please?
and then into the bunch. Michaela, Tab. Oh, she's picked the white up. That's unbelievable. Oh, she gasped. What a shame. She was telling some of the turnies. You very rarely see that. Now have a look at this. She's telling someone to turn their earpiece down. You can hear it. So she's just told the crowd, and she's come round to pick the green out of the pocket and pick the white up. Oh, but with the monitor that they have, they'll be able to get it back
Dennis,
there.
he's a handle.
Well, there's a first for everything. She makes very few mistakes. Arian Williams there will just have a look at the monitor and.
I'll put the green back.
Well, yeah, get the green back on the spot first, and then we'll. Oh, that's terrific. It just shows you how much the referees have to concentrate as well. I mean, that's where it was. Now let's see where.
You not got it.
Now we've got it in the commentary box, but Arian should be able to get it.
No. Dennis.
Yep.
Give me a hand, sweetheart.
Michaela's just asked me to give her a hand. Just show us it, Rodri. That's where it was.
That way. They're not giving me a... Yeah? Is that okay? Yeah.
Now, we have Jimmy White getting a warning from the referee when he wasn't mistaken.
Oh, a Jimmy White special. What a shot that was.
His matches used to be laced with pots like that back in the day.
Ah, terrific shot. Kiss is okay. He's on the brown and
Blue ball. Brown ball. Jimmy, I'm going to give you a warning. For sticking your finger up on me there. You did. I'm giving you a warning. If you do anything further, it will be the frame to your opponent.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Jimmy White obviously didn't see the funny side of Ben Williams nominating the wrong ball.
Jimmy White won.
yeah, referee made a mistake calling the blue, but it's easy done. I mean, don't think he meant anything by it.
Ronnie and Alan believed that the referee did wrong with Jimmy White. It is okay.
It's unfortunate, really, to see that. Jimmy's going to get a warning. He's got a warning. What do you make of that? The pair of you, I mean, you've played in the game, you've been dealing with referees all your lives. Alan first.
I can understand Jimmy. Look, it's a serious business at the easiest of times out there, and Jimmy's super serious about today, about his big match, so he's fully tuned in. You really don't want... You can have moments of hilarity out there when the occasion suits, but Jimmy's got a brown that gets him down in amongst the reds. He doesn't want any of that. You want... I'll be honest, the referee should make... Apologies, Jimmy. Brown ball, thank you. And we carry on, and then it doesn't become anything. But Jimmy's so het up about things, the slightest little thing can knock out his...
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So no surprise, Ronnie, Jimmy didn't see the funny side there.
Yeah, I can see why Jimmy's not seen the funny side of that. You know, he's having a hard time out there. He's not playing well. He's sort of... Jimmy has walked round here, so it might look like he's looking at the blue and the referee's jumped the gun, and there's no reason to call a colour. I mean, Jimmy White's, you know, whatever ball he's going to hit is the one he's intending to hit. And then the referee starts laughing. You know, it's sort of... And then Jimmy goes like that with his hand, and Jimmy's done nothing with his hand other than, like, you know, what's going on, you know what I mean? I don't need this. And then he's warned him. You just think, come on, you know, it's just uncalled for, really.
Yeah, going back, look, I'm not going to hark back to days of yore and days of old, but the John Williams and the John Streets back in the day, 20, 30 years ago, they would actually call you sir. And it was a nice way. They'd say, sorry, sir, thank you, sir, and get on with the job, you know, so maybe, you know.
Subscribe to our channel if you love our snooker content. Next, we have referee Desislava Bojilova's one clumsy movement that interrupted the whole game.
Oh! Jenna, would you hold over there? She's gonna bring up the screen.
Who's that?
Sorry.
It was more no, not quite. But no, it's... Yeah, because...
Would you move it like really quick?
Just get up over this. Yeah.
Move it again. Move it again, quick.
I think it was your...
Bring it down.
It's more coming towards the bag, but coming out. Don't care what that says, but...
Okay. It was... Okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry, guys. What about like that?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Next, we have a referee giving an unfair warning to Zhou Yuelong, ruining the game for him.
Zhou Yuelong plays a really poor positional shot here. He took, it was a shot before, it was a black before that red that got him in that situation. But that was and the referee actually tells him to hurry up because he's took over 2 minutes. I don't think that's fair because he's not a slow player. If he was one of the slow players on the tour who's doing it every other shot, then I think he was entitled to tell him. But it's a very difficult shot. He should be 3-1 up already by now, and he's not. So that's why he took so long on the shot run.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fast player, and sometimes you've got to look at the table, and if it was an obvious shot on, you'd go, yeah, 2 minutes is too long. But, you know, there wasn't an obvious shot on, you know, it was, you know, so he took the bit of time, but, you know, if that's going to be the new rule, that after 2 minutes, then, you know, that should apply to everyone. Maybe is he just doing that because Zhou's not a high-ranked player? Would he have done the same to Higgins, Selby, Robertson, myself? Maybe not. Who knows? But if you're gonna start doing that, then you have to do it all the time. You know.
It's not actually a rule I know of. If it's a new rule, we don't know. But 2 minutes, it's a hard thing because it's a bit of a guessing game, really. I mean, some referees will tell Ronnie to speed up, but where is it? You know, where do we get to the stage where actually, hold on, this is ridiculous. You're taking way too long. We saw with Mark Selby in that monster shot, 6.5 minutes or something.
We say Neil Robertson is a fast player. We agree with that, right? He's a fast, fluent player. In that final with Judd Trump, you know, he was taking sometimes 2 or 3 minutes on a shot because, you know, pressure can do that to you sometimes. You know, your fault pattern goes. Mark Selby famously took 6.5 minutes. But, you know, this guy is... I'm not going to go at referee at all, but, you know, this guy's in a difficult situation. He should be 3-1 up. He's played a bad positional shot, and he just took a little bit of time. He's eventually going to play the shot. It's a one-off. He's not a slow player.
Now, we have a referee getting corrected by Sean Murphy.
Well, he's taken that on. It's not too bad. Sean might just play the red on the top cushion and leave the white there. Good play away down the table. Well, he's having a look at this one above the black. Brilliant. I mean, is that 2?
1.
Just to make sure. The thing is... Oh yeah, he's just telling the one went in the middle.
Alex Kazan, the referee didn't spot that one.
What do you mean, you didn't believe me? The thing is, though, notice with Sean, he's been very attacking this week, David, hasn't he? And he's gone for his shots, and they're going in.
Yes, it's how he played last year and had a lot of success, and he's not been having much success this year, so I think he's made his mind up right from the start of this tournament. I'm going to have a go. And, of course, having played well first couple of rounds, no reason not to carry on like that here in the quarterfinals.
It's been a winning formula so far. And if it's not broken, don't fix it. That's just finished a little bit in between. The one red that he wanted on the right hand side, he's finished awkward. 6. 5 plus 1. That's 2 chances he's had. He won't get a third. 3 strikes and you're out.
He's under pressure here to call 7, isn't he? This red goes in.
7.
How did you know that was coming? Yeah, he's back on track now.
Also shows how relaxed Murphy is, that he can start making jokes.
Absolutely.
Now we have Michaela Tabb making a mistake during a ball placement.
See, options there. If he pulls up a bit short, he's got a red to the left corner. If he goes too far, he's got one to the right.
I'm going to say Michaela was putting on the blue spot. And funnily enough, if she had put on the blue spot, and this is where the rules changed, hasn't it? And Mark Allen had played, it wouldn't have been a foul. Years ago, it used to be, didn't it?
That's right, yeah. Very rarely does Michaela make a mistake. Just a little lapse in concentration.
Next, we have Ronnie O'Sullivan having a heated argument with the referee. He even asked him to get his eyes tested.
He does miss. There's his long pot success. He's only down to 52%. Mark Selby at 70%.
Well, that's the ready play ahead. Is he going to play to land on it or catch it thin and get back up the table? But it's a tough one to catch it thin. Oh, well judged. It's a tricky little shot he's attempting there, but it's so easy to push that. Mark has left them so close together that you've got to play away from it, otherwise you could finish up playing a push shot. Push shot is where the tip, the object ball and the cue ball are all together at the same time.
He doesn't want to leave this touching. I think it is a touching ball, and Ronnie is just coming out to question it. I know the referee's wearing glasses, but he says it's not. Well, how often would you see that? I think you'll have to go to Specsavers, that referee, Dennis.
Well, the thing is, sometimes it can rock back a little bit. Ronnie's still convinced it's not touching, but it's the referee's choice. If the referee says it's touching, then Mark's got to play it.
The referee is really getting in pressure, regretting being in this situation with the rocket. So, which moment is your favorite? Share with us in the comment section and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.
No, it hasn't moved. I checked it before I walked back.
Well, I'm sorry, Ray.
Now, Ronnie, just settle down. Just don't get yourself upset. If the referee says it's touching, just well, that looks touching. You see,
you're playing from touching the ball.
Well, sometimes, as you said, Dennis, the ball can sometimes rock back, and it is made a difference. Because the fact that those balls are touching, it certainly does make a difference, because Mark Selby can just play away and put Ronnie in a bit of trouble here. But he is very annoyed, Ronnie. It's not something he wants to get too upset with. Now, I hope it doesn't upset him too much, Dennis, because well, he's just said to the referee he needs to get his eyes tested, and
from our camera shot, and we were in very close, it looked touching. Maybe when Ronnie first glanced at it, there might have been a slight gap, and you know, they can move, but the referee can only have a look, and if he sees that they're touching, he's got to declare a touching ball, and that looks as if it's touching. Meanwhile, Ronnie's played a very good safety shot, and Leo Scullion from Glasgow, former policeman. Not going to reach this time.